Hey everybody, and welcome to Infinity Weekly number 7, where we discuss the events of the past week. Look at that face, Morris, that's great. We bring everything from the community straight to you in a different source, a media source, help encompass everybody into the community. If you haven't noticed, I've kind of changed the background of the week a little bit. I've been experimenting a little bit with a green screen on the background. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I've set my green screen up on XSplit. So everybody see, if you go down to Chroma Key on XSplit, you're able to, well, you got to right click on your webcam, then hit Chroma Key, then you're able to adjust the colors to get rid of something. But I'm going to take mine off just to show you guys the green screen I'm using is actually napkins. My son had a birthday party, and I noticed my wife had bought these green napkins. So I taped them all to this expo board behind me. It's kind of, it works, that's all I can say about it. It's good to go. But enough about my green screen. It's actually causing a little bit of issues, you know, so I got like green stuff around my hair and stuff. No, I do shower, I don't know, that's just part of the green screen, so. But, yeah, exactly. So we're going to kick it over to Morse. I think he's got a couple things he wants to discuss about the StarCraft side of Infinity. Oh, I should actually introduce my guest. Everybody knows Morse by now. Morse is joining us tonight. Say hi, Morse.
Hello.
Also joining us tonight, we're fortunate enough to have Fuse joining with us. Say hi, Fuse.
Hey everybody, nice to be here.
Fuse is, I guess, the captain of your Dota team. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, and also the manager, so he knows a lot about that. But let's kick it back over to Morse. Tell us a little bit about StarCraft.
Well, StarCraft is a real-time strategy game where players try to...
So easily to tell.
There's been a lot of really cool things been going on the StarCraft side of the community. Kaluna recently has had an increase, you know, awesome for him. He's had an increase in his workload. It's kind of crappy, but at the same time, it's a good opportunity for him to step up and do some more things for himself in real life, and as a result of that, he's had to step down and relinquish his position in regards to being the B team captain. I've had a thread up for a while on the StarCraft community page in our forums looking for a new captain. I've already had a few really good applicants. I'm starting to lean on a few other people that I think are some really good candidates as well. I'm going about this in a very professional manner. I'm going to be closing the application thread probably Monday or Tuesday, so you still got time to throw your hat in the ring if you're interested. I'm going to round up some guys to do some interviews, and then the following week I'll be making an announcement in regards to the decision. We are kicking around the idea of instead of having one captain, having a co-captain with numerous lieutenants, as opposed to what we have with the A-team format under Goose, where it's Goose and then he has a couple lieutenants under him. Also, something to note in regards to the B team, I had a business meeting with them on Monday before our B team practice, where I announced that Kaluna, pardon me, I announced that Kaluna was going to be stepping down. And I also asked the guys some things in regards to like how practice times were working for them, the tournaments and things like that. And we've done some adjustments to the B team schedule to accommodate some more folks that are out on the East Coast that maybe have to go to bed because of school or work in the morning. So practice now starts a little bit earlier. It starts at 8 o'clock on the East Coast or 6 o'clock on the West Coast, but it now runs for 4 hours. So whether you show up late or, you know, get there for the last half or the first half, it's a lot more open, so there's a lot more opportunity. I've also gone through and I've revamped all of the A-team and the B-team forums. I'm going to be working with Drakarath over the course of the next week. I don't think Drakarath knows this yet. Surprise, Drakarath. We're going to be working on getting everything kind of solidified in like a standard format. I've updated the roster for the A-team and the roster for the B-team based upon recent check-ins that we run, as well as participation of the people that I have from memory that I see online on TeamSpeak and things like that. And we have nearly, if not over, I don't have the solid numbers in front of me, but like 100 people right now on the StarCraft side of things, and it's really starting to pop. I got a lot of opportunities for you guys to step up if you're looking for something to help out with. Also, if you've got any ideas on any improvements or something we could do, I'm more than willing to hear it. A lot of my best ideas have actually come from you guys. So There is, of course, a new expansion coming out for for StarCraft: Heart of the Swarm. I'm sure you guys are aware of it. If you don't have it yet, if you're not down on the beta, you can go ahead and pre-order it through Amazon and also Blizzard. If you order it through Blizzard, you're going to get they're releasing beta in waves, so like every couple of days, a couple thousand people who've pre-ordered it will get the beta. If you order it through Amazon, they changed it around. You don't get it right away, but you will get the beta about 5 days. We're going to be doing a hardcore streamathon the week of the release. I took the entire week off. That's how stoked I am about it. I know a lot of the guys are looking forward to doing that streamathon. We're basically going to go nonstop morning, noon, night until we just can't do it anymore. I'm pushing for at least 3 days, so if you're interested in that, if you want to take a couple hour shift, just play some Heart of the Swarm, we would love to get you signed up, get you the stream key so you can cast on the main stream. I'm having a meeting coming up on Thursday for the A team. We're going to be discussing some practice times and just kind of getting everybody on board and on the same page in regards to what's going on and what's going to work best for everybody in regards to the Platinum, Masters, and Diamond players. Speaking of which, we recently picked up a Grandmaster caliber player. Unfortunately, he's not Grandmaster at this time as his bonus pool got a little too high, but we did see that he was a Grandmaster's. And say hi if you see him. His name's Bacon. That's what we're calling him. Or you can call him Kevin, whatever. And nothing, really, you guys? And what else do I have? Next Saturday, the 23rd, I'm super stoked about this. We're having an admin moderator free-for-all. And if it ends up being like more than 8 of us, then we'll just have a couple rounds and mix it up. But that's going to be a lot of fun. I plan on streaming it on the main page, probably around Saturday afternoon, early-ish, before the B Team Open and things like that. And the final thing I want to touch on, and this is really big, guys. You've heard us talking about it for a little while, but I'm finally getting some things set in stone. We finally have some dates. Pardon me, I'm going to have to get up and look at my calendar to remind myself of the dates. I'm sorry. All right, so Heart of the Swarm comes out on the 12th of March. We're going to be doing this in-house tournament on the 9th and 10th, or possibly the 8th and 9th. That's not set in stone yet, but we definitely know what weekend it's going to be. The 12th is going to be when Heart of the Swarm is coming out, and we're going to be doing that streamathon. I'm hoping running at least through Thursday, hopefully into Friday, maybe even Saturday. God only knows. And then Saturday is going to be the night that we're going to be doing, Saturday the 19th is going to be the night that we're going to try to arrange the Pro Caliber show match between the champion of the Infinity Gaming in-house Sergeant Layham Showdown and a pro. We've got some connections with Root. We've got some connections with Infinity 7 and just like a whole bunch of other top teams like that. I've also talked to Nathan Nias and some other people. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to help, I could certainly use the help. I'm looking for people to help with scheduling, to help with casting, to, of course, players. We need players, guys. There's $100 in it. I don't care if you're bronze or you're masters. Come play. That's all I got.
That was a lot of information coming from Morris there. Thank you very much for that, Morris. I'm going to kick it over to the Fuse real quick and let him really discuss some stuff about his team. Really, yeah, just tell us about your team, Fuse, and what you got for us.
I think it might have been covered last week. I'm not sure. I gotta have something to talk about though. So we were the champions of a tournament called the Defender of the Mists. We won 2 straight weekends in a row. So I guess we're the reigning champions of that.
Is there a prize for that?
There's not. It's an amateur tournament, so it's pretty new.
Glory in all your glory.
Exactly.
Tychus Finley. No, that was Meeks, wasn't it? It was Meeks.
So last weekend we did the Dota Cinema Tournament, which I think a couple of you might have been tuning into that. We made it all the way to the semifinals. We went 5-0, I think, to get there. The semifinals were casted by the Dota Cinema weekly people that do, top 10 plays of the week. So they had a ton of viewers. I think it got up to like 2,200 viewers. So that was pretty cool. We did lose, so we ended up 3rd place. And then just last week, we were eliminated in the MLG quarterfinals. the $5,000 fall ladder. So we ended up seventh place in that, and that's what we've been doing recently. As far as what we're doing now, it's spring break, so we have some people out of town, and so we're taking the week off against what I would prefer to do, but happens. Next weekend, next Saturday, if you guys want to mark it down, we're doing a Armada tournament around noon next Saturday, so it'll probably be casted. I expect us to get at least to the quarterfinals again, so let me know if you're interested. I'm sure I can get one of our members to stream if we have enough interest, so so that's...
What was the date on that?
23rd.
The 23rd, next Saturday.
That's same time as the admin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But yours is more important, I think, than watching a whole bunch of old guys play StarCraft.
We can just play it and cast the replays later.
Yeah, I mean, you could tune into both,
Absolutely, definitely. Fuse, why Dota 2? Tell me a little bit how you got involved with Dota 2. Were you an original Dota player?
Okay. I played Dota 1 way back when it first started. It was a Warcraft 3 custom game. I was pretty early. I did in-houses. I never did competitive, professional Dota. But I did stuff like I beta tested a couple of maps for IceFrog, who is now the creator of Dota 2. I moved to Han a couple of years back, and Han is the third game of the genre with LoL, Dota 2, and Han. And I didn't play that competitively either. I played very high-level public games, and I sort of just naturally transitioned into Dota 2, and that's where we met our current team. We have 4 of the 5 original members and 1 fairly new member. So, but we've all, when I say new, they've all been playing for at least 7 years, I think. So we're a pretty experienced team independently, but together we've only been together about 8 months, I think. So as far as Dota 2 as a game, how it's different, I know a big difference that everybody always talks about is that creeps are the main source of experience and gold for each of the heroes, and you can kill your own creeps in Dota, Han, and Dota 2, and it essentially denies the other team. So that it's a lot more competitive in a sense. The early game, the laning phase.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what I've heard, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it a little added difficulty.
Yeah, a bit. And from something I've heard from my brother is that League of Legends doesn't have a courier which delivers items. I think that's something that takes League of Legends players a little bit of time to get used to. But
yeah, I was playing Dota and I couldn't figure out how to even use a courier when I was trying it out.
If anybody's interested, I'm sure we could get some beta keys if anybody wants to try Dota 2.
I think we have a bunch of beta keys that we've been giving out, have we not?
Oh yeah, yeah. If anybody needs any, just let me know. I'm sure
Is
Ground
Dota 2 still in beta?
It is. It's officially. It's still in closed beta. I assume it'll be in open beta soon. I guess. It was supposed to be released this year, but I don't think there's been any news on that yet.
There's a lot of the year left.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I got one floating around somewhere, and I would totally play with you, Fuse, but it would take me away from StarCraft.
Yeah, and Morse doesn't do too well with MOBA style games.
Yeah, there's a really high learning curve to him.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's it. There's a really high frustration level there, I think, as well.
Yeah,
But he has a
exactly.
harp. He used to play this. Have you ever played League of Legends? Are you
I
going to
have
show us
not.
the harp? Where's
I'm
the harp, Morse?
I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it since that night.
You probably broke it and threw it against
No.
your wall. You were
I didn't break. Oh my god.
More
So,
angry.
I was so mad, Fuse. I uninstalled the game and took a screenshot of the
Yeah,
uninstall.
and posted on the forum.
Posted it on the forums. It was like best decision I ever made.
The only game I ever played with Morris, he quit afterwards. I was like, really?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
The game is
I completely
I don't know how
understand.
you
It's the
guys
best
do
part.
it.
Switching gears real quick. Thanks, Fuse, for everything you've added to this call. I mean, I'm sure all the members are going to be glad to know about the Dota team. I'd really like to be able to set up something like a community night, kind of like what you were touching on right there, to kind of teach some guys about Dota. Like myself, I mean, I get in there into the game, I don't know what to buy, I don't know what the champions do. I mean, just the basics of the game would be nice to know. But switching gears real quick, I just want to give a shout out real quick to, we have a member who's really only been a member for a couple weeks. He goes by the handle Harper. This man, last weekly, I gave a challenge out to all the members to draw in one person. And I have to say, Harper, you're a boss, man. You've probably brought in countless people. I don't know, at least 10 I know of. So congratulations, Harper. And on air, I'm going to make this up right now. I don't know how I'm going to do this contest, but let's run it for, what is the date? 17. What's a month away from today?
I just had a thought, because the tournament we're only leaving open to folks that have been with us for at least a couple weeks. So I don't want to go too crazy on that.
Too crazy on what? Recruiting new people?
On recruiting new people, because I don't want people to get in and be like, I want to play for this tournament. And we're like, sorry, you're new. No, I'm just being devil's advocate. Go on, Goose. Or Gazer.
No. Look
I
at your
failed.
calendar. What's 1 month away from today?
1 month away from today. Today is the 16th, so that would actually be the weekend of the weekend after HOTS comes out would be a month from today.
What's the date?
The 16th.
All right, mark it on your calendar. The 16th of next month. From this point on, you recruit a member. You get that person to list your name in the forums that you recruited them. After 1 month, whoever brings in the most members to Infinity Gaming off of recruitment, I'll give you $25. Deal? Is that good? No?
I approve.
Approved. Good. Just made it up just now. So go out there, find us some new people. Bacon's actually bringing a lot of new people now too. So everybody's involved. You're gonna have a tough time beating Harper, man. This guy is a boss. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is bringing in tons of people. So good job, guys. Really, on top of that though, keep
I'll
the
throw
drive. Go
I'll
ahead.
throw in $10 for second place.
Ooh, $10 for second place from
There we
Morse.
go. Sweetened it.
Fuse, what do you got for us? On the spot.
A beta key.
Beta
having
key
some
for third.
connection problems over here. So,
I think he's lagging. Are you lagging?
yeah, I'm lagging a little bit.
How about a beta key?
That sounds good.
Dota
Yeah.
2 beta key for third place. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
And that's just
Yeah.
not StarCraft, guys. That's the community in general. You bring somebody in that plays Minecraft, you bring somebody in that plays Dota, League of Legends, DayZ, or any of the other games that a lot of us participate in. I even got a buddy of mine that plays competitive fighting games, Street Fighter and stuff. And people like that, they all count, man. Bring them in.
Speaking of which, did you go to that event today?
Oh my God, I was so pissed, right? So I go,
Background
all right.
story. You gotta say what you're talking about.
So a friend of mine plays. Technically, it's a friend of my girlfriend's, but somebody that I've gotten to know over the course of the last month or two. He plays Street Fighter competitively. He went to an event, a LAN event, not too long ago down in Kansas City, and plays. And over his professional career, he's probably won a couple grand playing Street Fighter. And he told me about an Atlanta event they were having here in Des Moines, Iowa, downtown at this little pizza place. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, God, that place is small. Really? You know, all right, well, we'll go check it out. And we get there, and I kid you not, it's a room that's literally probably like 50 feet by 100 feet. And there's just lines of tables with Xboxes and flat screens in front of them. And they got people playing Call of Duty Black Ops, people playing Madden, 2013, and then a bunch of people playing Street Fighter. And I'm walking around trying to find my buddy, and it is just packed. There's like 50 nerds in this place, and between the tables and the Xboxes and the projector, and then I see there's this like corner with the projector and like this big ass screen where they're all watching Street Fighter, and there's like literally like 25 people just crammed like this, all like craning their necks around each other trying to fucking watch the screen and stuff, and they were the only people that weren't like players. And so I'm like trying to figure out everything that's going on. This dude comes up to me. He's like, "Are you a spectator?" And I wasn't thinking on my feet. I should have been like, "No, dude, I'm press." But I was like, "Yeah, I'm a spectator." And he's like, $5. And I was like, "No, I'm not paying $5 for this venue. Like, no, I'm out. Bye, Blake." And I just left. I was pissed, dude. I was so mad. I'm actually going to be working with this guy, something that's off the record, not Infinity related, although it may become Infinity related, is I'm going to be working with him to create a major LAN event here in Des Moines, Iowa. But it's a personal endeavor at this time, and I don't really want to drag anybody into it at this point.
Well, cool. Nice to know there's something in the future for you there. Anything you guys like to add before we hang up on everybody?
Not that I can think of.
Goose goes honk.
Goose goes honk. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us this weekly. If you have anything for future weeklies that you think would be really good, anything that we could discuss, shoot myself a PM, Morris a PM. Tell us on the forums how we could. We're always looking for ways to improve things, like we did last week. On top of the contest, everybody try to find one person. Like Goose said, that will almost double us, right? All right, guys.
I didn't get it last week. I got it this week.
Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.
But